And the fact that there is a movie about a travel adventure, namely a James Bond spy novel shot here at this very location, is an appropriate allusion to the literature of Ernest Hemingway, because as a genre, which is spelled Genre for those students who are studying the language of literature, English literature. The genre is adventure travel. And in that sense, Ignatius of Loyola was the original adventure traveler. He, at the age of 50, led a group of 12 who started in Italy and went to Israel and then India and the Far East, where they established hundreds of schools after the tradition of Ignatius of Loyola, the Jesuits, the Society of Jesus. The comparison between Ernest Hemingway and the travel adventure literature in spy novels like James Bond, which was mainly in the 1960s, 70s, even to the present, is very much appropriate to the kind of literature that Ernest Hemingway wrote. Ernest Hemingway was a soldier or a medic, which is essentially the same thing, during World War I, which was in the period of 1914 to 1918, when he would have been in the age of 20, 25 years old. And after his traumatic service in World War I, he went to Paris, and in Paris he wrote some of his early works, and those works include many references to travel adventure starting in the great city of Paris. Another later spy novel, the Jason Bourne series, which again has been adapted to movies, starts, if you'll recall, in Paris after Jason Bourne, our hero, is found in the Mediterranean Sea by fishermen, and Jason Bourne is given enough information so that he can go to Switzerland first and get money and travel documents, and then Jason Bourne goes to the city of Paris with a German girl that he picked up.
So you know, 2 minutes to full close, okay?
2 minutes, got it, thank you. And in Paris, he embarks on a travel adventure, which is exactly what Ernest Hemingway did many times when he was a writer in his 20s after World War I. And in this respect, the biography, the life history of Ernest Hemingway has parallels to Ignatius of Loyola, who also lived in Paris after a traumatic injury in Spain, where, again, Ignatius of Loyola and Hemingway both lived. And it has analogies to our current generation of veterans in America for the 26 or so Jesuit universities in the United States, where we are mainly concerned with American veterans. So the the home is closing now. I recommend it to everyone. You can go to Hemingwayhome.com, and if you are ever in the beautiful city of Key West, I recommend to students that you take the time to learn about one of the great writers of American literature, Ernest Hemingway. And I'll see you in class, and I'll see you on class on the internet. Thanks very much.